Hey guys, I'm Chewy Mew and welcome to another Chewy Mew review. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Marvel Legends Hasbro figure, and this figure is Ultimate Vulture. There we go, and he actually came with this interchangeable head. And so this figure, he came in a 2-pack. It was this and a Spider-Man figure. I don't remember how I got this one. Honestly, a lot of the like closer to modern day Marvel Legends figures released by Hasbro, most of them I don't buy myself. I usually, it's like a gift or something. And this one, I don't remember how I got this one. I think I got it. I have no idea how I got this. I think it was like a gift or something, but I don't know why I didn't get the Spider-Man as well. But either way, to me, this figure is kind of meh. I hate that it seems like I'm just crapping on Hasbro figures. I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty nice. It just, there's not a lot going for it, you know? But first, let's take a look at the head he comes with. So this is like the mask, like the Vulture looking mask. I'm used to the just regular bald head Vulture. It's got some good sculpt. You can see the red eyes, got the bird nose, like a little crown thing, some silver going on here. And this part's actually kind of broke right there. The other side, it's not. You can see the inside the ball joint. Got some nice greenish, some like lime green metallic, and some dark green metallic. If you want to swap the head, pop the head off, and you can stick this one on, which to me, it looks kind of weird. The ball joint's kind of hard to get it on. There we go. It looks kind of weird that you can see the flesh-colored neck with a mask on. To me, that looks kind of funky. I wish the neck was like some different color. And then here we get, I don't know if this is the Adrian Toomes Vulture. Looks too young to me to be Adrian Toomes. Come on, camera, focus. To me, it looks a little bit like Lex Luthor. He's got gray eyebrows, white teeth, kind of big nose. No hair because he's bald. You can see the plastic where they put the two pieces together, that line right there. You can see the head underneath. And there's a 2 on there right there. Yep. I'm going to swap the head out because I'm not too big of a fan of that head. The wings are pretty impressive. The wings are pretty big, pretty large. They don't have any articulation or anything, which I definitely prefer the Vulture where the wings are on his arms. You can actually take these off. There's a couple spots where the paint is chipped here and there. Take a look on the back. Take a look at one wing, which they have these pegs, you just slide them off. See, like that one wing has a peg like this, and the other one has a peg like that. But here's the one wing. I don't think the figure looks bad to me. It's just, I only have one other Vulture, but I think this one, compared to that, is kind of meh. It's the Fearsome Foes box set Vulture, which to me, in my opinion, that's the best Vulture. I do think the more recent, in the Demo Goblin wave, that Vulture figure, I think that's the only other one that could compete with the Toy Biz one. To me, this one, because I'm not too big of a fan of the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, to me, this one just kind of falls short. It does have a nice collar here. Again, it's metallic. It has a more metallic looking look to it than like a, like just fantasy comic book look where it's just a bunch of costume clothing. It has this kind of like little bumps and stuff. You can see some muscles. They did do some modifications. It's not just, bare bones muscle. You can see like muscle with like a little dent here and there. Move the arms up. The arms don't really have much new stuff. They're just green with like these spikes. I will say these spikes look pretty cool. He looks kind of like the Spider-Man 2099 claw, like the claw hand. He also has the butterfly articulation here. So they did use a Spider-Man body. And again, like with the other ones, the pelvis looks too far in compared to the legs. This is a good rotation, good click sound. His little green that carries on from here. He's got these little like bolt looking things. It makes me think of those dog collars that have like the little like spikes coming out. I don't know why. On the back you can see where the wings peg on like that. They just plug onto place. But let's leave these off so we can review it easier. He has this metallic back brace kind of looking thing. You can see the butt there. He doesn't have a barcode here like most other ones. On the foot, this foot says 2012 or 2013 Marvel. I thought this figure was newer than that. And this one says Hasbro, made in China, because, everything's made in China. But that's kind of it for the figure as far as the sculpting. Not too much sculpting. I like the green. I like the colors they use. I just don't really care too much about it. I don't hate this figure. To me, it's just, I'm not a big fan of the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books. Like, Miles Morales, yeah, he's fine, but to me, just the villain designs, I just prefer the classic villain designs. From the Ultimate Universe, the designs I do like is Carnage, Venom, and that's kind of it, honestly. From the Ultimate comics, I don't really find too many of them look cool. Like, the Green Goblin looks like Evil Hulk, but either way, that's gonna be all for this. Or no, actually, no, he didn't go over the articulation. The head goes all the way down. That's pretty good. He can, like, look inside of his collar here. He can look all the way up with the good ball joint. The head rotates all the way around. He does get kind of stuck here with his big chin. A lot of range of motion. Very good range of motion on that. The torso doesn't really crunch forward. It doesn't go back too much either because this brace thing he has here kind of stops that. The legs kick up. Very good. They go back pretty good, and you can't do the splits because they kind of use like the Spider-Man body rotation here, like I showed. Butterfly joint. Since they did use a Spider-Man body, I think they did use a Spider-Man body because it's kind of skinny looking, which I don't feel looks too much like Vulture. The arms rotate all the way around. They go up about 90 degrees. His rotation here below the shoulder, double bend in the elbow, rotation here in the wrist, hinge in the hand. The legs rotate all the way around here, double bend in the knee, nothing in the boot, but rotation here in the ankle pivot. The toe go back pretty good, and it goes forward good as well. But yeah, that's going to be all for this review. I don't really have too much to say. I don't have, like, any complaints with it. I don't think it's bad. I think it looks good. For what it's supposed to be, it looks good. To me, it's just, I don't know, it's just not appealing to me. I do think the classic-looking Vulture is, to me, that's the best design for Vulture. And then even though I didn't like Homecoming, I definitely think the Vulture design in Homecoming looks pretty cool. I definitely prefer that design over this one. But yeah, that's going to be all for this review. Let me know what you think about this Vulture. And I will see you guys in the next review. Wow.